From the beginning of railroad history, steam was king. It was steam that brought the railroads west. It was steam that moved products across this great land and brought our loved ones to visit. Steam was a sign of power, and the biggest steam engine of all time was the Union Pacific Big Boy. It never got any bigger or better than this. Here was the ultimate in raw pulling power. By any measure, the Big Boy was a giant, almost 133 feet from coupler to coupler. When fully loaded with fuel and water, the engine and tender weighed over 1.2 million pounds. Chugging along at 35 miles per hour, it developed 6,000 horsepower. Sprinting at 80 miles per hour was easily within the Big Boy's capability. The engine was officially known as the 4000 class, so called because the 25 examples of this type were numbered 4000 through 4024. But the moniker Big Boy described it best. The story goes that when the first locomotives were delivered by Alco on September 5, 1941, the words Big Boy were chalked on one of the engine's smokebox doors. The writing rubbed off, but the name stuck, as the locomotives built a solid reputation hauling freight during the nation's war effort. Typically, the Big Boy would pull 100 freight cars up the steep grades of Wyoming's Sherman Hill. At an elevation of over 8,000 feet, it was the highest point on the Union Pacific's transcontinental railroad. On a flat plain, the Big Boy could handle a loaded train more than 5 miles long. How was such impressive performance achieved? Well, the Big Boy was an articulated engine, like having 2 locomotives in one. While the boiler was a single unit, the frame underneath was hinged in the center. This allowed the lengthy engine to negotiate the tight curves found in UP's track. The huge weight of the behemoth was spread out over 24 wheels, using a 4-8-8-4 arrangement. The fame of the Big Boy was so widespread that in late 1953, the NBC Television network committed to producing a 1-hour drama about the locomotive and the people who made it run. The shots you've been viewing of the Big Boy have never before been seen by the public. These are the outtakes, the unused footage from the production. This coverage was designed to support the live broadcast that would air in early 1954. Let's take a few minutes to view more of the unseen Big Boy footage. Then we'll present the entire hour-long Big Boy program, exactly as it aired during the golden age of television. Most of the footage was filmed in December of 1953, especially for use in the Big Boy show. The slates tell us the dates. Additional stock shots were provided by the Union Pacific. Some of this footage was used in the UP's television commercials.